Well, I want to talk a little bit today about amateur boat building and the differences between amateur boat building and professional boat building. I'm a big believer in amateur boat building because you get a boat that does what you want it to. If you go out and buy a boat like most people do, you get a boat that does what the manufacturer says it's going to do. And maybe you'll be satisfied with that, and maybe you won't. But a lot of people got ego problems, you know. Got this big ego, and they go out buy a fast car, a fast boat, or a fast whatever, and they take out and they show off and go fast, make a big racket. And to me, it's a bit of a, it's not my style. My style is building a boat that I like. And it may not be expensive, it may only cost $500 to build. But for me, it's a much better boat than you can buy with $10,000 in your pocket. And the reason is because when you build your own boat, you build the boat the way you want it to. You design it, and you build it. And, it's something that is a lot of fun. It's kind of an art form. And in the end, you get something that you really appreciate, much more than you would if you went out and bought it. And it'll do what you want it to do, because when you built it, you designed it to do what you want it to do. Like this boat here is Catamaran. It's a power sailboat. It's 17.5 feet long and 7.5 feet wide. And you can put a tent on it, you can put a cook stove on it, you can camp on it as long as you want. And it comes apart in sections. You can put it on a rack on top of your pickup truck, put the motor and the mast inside the bed, and you take off, and you can launch it anywhere without a launch ramp. I take it out in the jungle and any river or lake I want to, and I haul it off the top and I launch the damn thing. And let's see you do that with the boat you buy in the factory. I don't think it's going to happen. And that's why my boats are good for me. Whether it's one of these boats that I use in the river or on the lakes, even the ocean, it does what I want it to do. I made sure that it does. And it brings us to the point that when you make something with your own hands, you're going to get a lot more enjoyment out of it. It's going to cost a lot less. And it's going to be a satisfying experience all around. It's going to be fun to build. And you can take as much time on it as you want. If you have a lot of time, you can spend a lot of time. If you don't have a lot of time, well, you can work fast, I guess. But the idea is that, like I say, it's kind of an art form, and when you get done, you put it in the water, and your hand in the tiller, and the sail fills with wind, and poof, you're off, and get the wind fluffing by your ear, and feel the water under the hull, and oh, it's a great feeling, I tell you. So for me, it's great. And you're out in the water, and you got a destination in mind. So you go somewhere, and along the way you see all the birds and all the animals and fish. And, you're out in nature, and the thing is, there's this oneness about it. I want to get hokey about it a little bit here, but you are running with the boat because the boat came out of you. It came out of your hands and your head and your heart, and you have an intimate relationship. There's about 1,000 little tiny stainless steel screws that I put in this boat, and every little part of it that I built, I put my hand on the boat, and well, I know that part very intimately, and I know the whole boat intimately. When I feel it ride a certain way or have a certain characteristic, well, I know why it has that characteristic. I made it to have that characteristic. And when I'm sailing in or using that boat, it's a very satisfying experience. And like I say, it's a oneness. It's hard to understand, really. And the boat's a material thing made out of wood, fiberglass, and resin. all these different associated parts, and all these parts came out of nature. It's a part of nature, and you are also a part of nature, and you came out of nature. So you're one with the boat, and the boat's one with nature, and you're one with nature. I mean, there's a symbiotic relationship going on that's it's very satisfying. And Woody Brown once said, a great boat builder, surfer and sailor, when you're out there in the water and you're one with nature, you have this power. I mean, you have this power from nature that allows you to do great things. I mean, you're just a person. And nature's very big. And if you can be one with nature and one with your boat and out in the water, it's an exhilaration. It's a feeling that's hard to come by in this life. And a lot of people have it. And even more people don't have it. And the thing is, anybody can have it. All they gotta do is get out there and do their own thing. Maybe it's hang gliding. Maybe it's parasailing. It could be a lot of things. But for me, it's amateur boat building and using the boat, being out there in nature. And I highly recommend it. And if you want to give it a try, I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. And rather than buying the design, I recommend you make your own design. And one advice I got for you is make it simple. Simplicity in engineering is a great thing. And all the parts that come together to make the boat may seem complicated, but it's your job when you design it to simplify it. Because it's a simple design that's going to work best for you. And don't think you can't do it, because I know that you can. And when you do, please send some pictures in, join the website. I'm glad to have you. And that's about all I got to say today. And get out there in the water and have a good time. You know I will. Right, Emmy? You want to go in the water too? I know you do.ไอ้ไม่เป็นมากขี้เกียจไม่ค่อยทำอะไรน้ำขึ้นกระดูกตลอดไหมดูไอ้ไม่มาเข้าใจเนาะไอ้ไม่หลักแดดอีกอะแต่ไม่ให้จูบคนมาจูบหมาบอกว่าปักเม่นปักไอ้มีกับเม่นใช่ป่ะปักเม่นไหมโอ้ยเม่นจะได้แล้วลุงเบลลักประเทศน่ะ
ลุงเบลจะดมขี้หมากันไหมขี้หมาล่ะถามลุงเบลหน่อย